Oh my god, are we back? Am I actually back? Holy shit. Wow. Oh man, it has been a minute since the last stream, especially the last SpongeBob stream. Goodness. Hang on, what's my thing doing? There we go. All the bits and shit were loading up there. I was like, what is it doing? But yeah, welcome back to more SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is probably the last part of it because we only have 3 more levels left to do. So I'm pretty confident we can do it all in one sitting. I changed rooms, as you can see. It's a sort of different, but not, you know, it's still the same. I'm hoping my mic sounds okay. I tested it out last night, and I mean, it sounds pretty good, so I'm hoping that I won't have to do much tweaking with it. Hoping this thing doesn't fall out either. So yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. So yeah, just thank you guys for bearing with me for while I've been gone for a bit. I just I needed to get out of my old room because it's not spacious at all, and I need more space. So that's what we did. Also, I don't want to be melting in there during the summer, so that's another thing. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna play this clip for no particular reason whatsoever.
You piece of shit! Go to jail!
Yep, no reason at all.
Go to jail!
Anyway, let's just get into it. It's gonna be available in my thing here. Stream elements, or stream avatars are working. Music sounds good. Turn down my microphone just a little bit. Yeah. Or no, keep it right there. Yeah, that's probably the best it should be. So yeah. My monitors are in a very much different position right now, but I'm hoping this will work out for the best. Also have the camera directly in front of me now. I'm hoping I didn't leave too wide of like space on my camera here too, because my freaking OCD brain wants it to be perfect. Hang on one sec. That's pretty good. Anyway, that's enough of that tomfoolery. But yeah, please let me know if my microphone sounds okay, because I've been moving it around so much, I just don't want it to get messed up. But from what I tested last night, it sounds good. So I'm going to go with my judgment on that and just progress into the game. So we have everything. I think everything from every level up to the last ones, except for the Patrick Socks, and obviously we gotta pay Mr. Krabs. But that will come in due time, because I think we'll need a little bit more than what I have total right now. Might as well get a few extra shiny objects while we're goofing around. I should open up a poll to see which level we should have done first. That's okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking about getting Kelp Forest out of the way, because it's obviously the least. It's probably my least favorite level out of all 3 of these we could pick right now. So I could get up there. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with Kelp Forest. Just get it done. Get it done and over with. Let's do it. Yep. Ooh, I'd say I'm just gonna. Well, let's get the Kelp Forest, and then I'll talk about some random stuff.
You are in the Kelp Forest, an interesting area with many sights to see, for those that don't get hopelessly lost first.
Oh, I love this cutscene. Oh god, this guy's badass. Look at him go. Dude, this guy should be playable. What the heck? Dude, freaking odd job hat? Oh, too bad he's outnumbered, but honestly, he's way more capable than we are right now. So yeah. So don't get too close or you get slapped by this guy. I remember there was a way to get up there. I think there's... Oh god, I'll have to look into that later, but I'm not doing that right now. I remember I used to know how to do that. God, this is gonna be so hard to see on there. If you need me to turn up the brightness, let me know, because holy shit, this place is dark as shit in the original. So yeah, welcome to Kelp Forest, which is where one of my favorite episodes, Club Spongebob, took place. We don't have the magic conch shell with us, unfortunately, so we can't just sit around and do nothing. Damn, Ultra Monster combo. Let's go.
Ultra combo!
There we go. Can I get all three of them? No. Oh man. Well, you can do this. Probably the best way to handle them is to hit the one on the bottom, then uppercut underneath there. That's how you take those out. I believe there's a sock here if you bowl all these guys down. Ah, shit. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Here's another one.
I feel like a new sponge.
Amen. Alright, let's talk to Mrs. Puff.
Hi, Mrs. Puff. Driving class isn't out here today, is it?
No, SpongeBob. Why do you say that? Do you think we'd have class out here just to hide from you? How silly. I'm just, gathering twigs for the winter. Yes, that's it.
Oh, can I help? I have a merit badge in twig gathering.
Actually, you can help with something else. These robots showed up and scared all the students, campers off into the forest. Before the ranger arrives, someone needs to go out and find them.
I'll help you find them, Mrs. Puff. I'm the sponge for the job.
Thanks, SpongeBob. I'll make sure to give you a nice reward when you've found all of them.
Alright. But first, we're in the bathroom. Refreshing. Also, we're underwater. How can there be a... Yeah, so there is a lot to do in Kelp Forest. We can start by... Let's go over this way. Yeah, so... what did we streamed Kirby last time, and we finished that up, which I'm glad. So that was fun. I'm glad we did that. So between then and now, I worked a lot. And then on Friday and Saturday, I put a new processor in my PC, so now my PC should be running a lot better now. Even though it wasn't having that much trouble before, it just I want to do some future stuff with it. Yeah, I thought I could get up here with it, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, so I did. Yeah, I put the processor in my new PC. Well, I put the new processor in my PC that I am currently using. Let me switch to Patrick actually. And then I put in an SSD in my computer, which I cannot read, so I'm going to have to get a different SSD, unfortunately for me. So I have to take apart my computer here next time I get time to do that. This is unfortunate, but oh well. And then I moved everything you see here. I don't have a really good shot of my room. I need to get a better camera system soon. That's my next project. But everything here, I am in a completely different room. I'm in the room across from where I used to be.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Hi, Patrick. Have you seen SpongeBob? If you see him, let him know I'm looking for him.
Sure thing, lady.
So, and then, yeah, so I moved all that stuff here. I didn't move a bed. I moved a couple of drawers, moved all my clothes and stuff. So now I am sleeping in this room. This used to be my old room that I used to be in when I was a kid. And then I moved out of my room because I was a dummy. And then, I gotta be back. And the room in there is really small because it used to be just like a computer room slash, you know, like guest room. So now I'm back in my old room. My brother's moved out so I could take the room. So that's what we did. So I have more space, not gonna be as hot. And I have a lot more space for all this here. And I actually sorted my wires too. Under my desk here. I think there's one more wire I have to get. I think it's a longer DisplayPort cable. But other than that, everything's pretty much complete. I think everything's safe and sound for the most part. So I'm just gonna go off of that. You know what? I think I know what I need Patrick for. Or maybe. Maybe I don't. Yeah. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Oh no, I didn't. But it is really hard to see. Let's jump across here. And here I think we'll hit one of the campers here. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to stream more PC stuff with this new processor too, since I don't have to worry about, you know, overloading stuff. Wow. Didn't think I'd make that. You found a camper. You've killed a camper. We're back over here now. We could cruise boost over there if I wanted to. That's probably what I have to do to get over there. Ow! Damn, I got slapped. I caught these hands. I like the music of this area. It's kind of cool. It reminds me of something from Pikmin 3, honestly, but kind of weird. It is kind of hard to navigate this area, honestly, because you kind of have to think about where you want to go and like what's available to you. Well, not like that. Just kind of have to think what platforms are made or which ones do you have to make. So I probably have to get over here. I think I need Patrick. I think I need Rick. Maybe.
My side.
Oh, I don't need Rick? Okay. Some hidden shiny objects in between the kelp vines here. There's Arf. It's gonna move over there so I can just bowl him. There we go. No biggie. Oh god, I hate the freaking waterfall sound, so that's gonna get very loud here because the freaking waterfall thing. You just gotta use the cruise bubble here.
Say hello to my little bubble friend. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
And there's another one. Ta-da! Now I can get over here with Rick. My name's not Rick. I've been watching just a bunch of YouTube videos lately, mostly about Sonic and stuff like that. I played Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, which is really good. I was impressed with how good it was. So I'm glad I've played that, because now I kind of put that in my Genesis game playthroughs. Or I played on stream at some point too. I'll have to do something with Classic Sonic. Excuse me, it's been a weird day where I felt like I've never really woken up. And I feel like my legs feel really heavy today, and I don't really understand why. I got a little bit of a puzzle with the fruit, because you can't jump with it. It's gonna be a close one. There we go. And there's another oh no, you're not a camper. You're a fake boy. There you go. Another camper. Sorry for your ears, by the way. Ah! My ears. Ah, my ears are not better. I don't think there's anything else over there. Keep dying, man. Let me try this. Is there something over here? My god, this sound is obnoxious. I'm so sorry. At least we got a sock. God. Alright, now we can just get Sponge. Ow. Been watching a lot of SpongeBob YouTube proofs lately too, and just like classic ones in general. Like the Sky had a Ouija. God, that is so old now. I did buy SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake on Steam, and I'll probably be playing that version when we play it next time. God, what else has been going on besides moving in to a new place, not a new place, but a new room. I'm planning on going to see the Mario movie with some friends on next Wednesday, because that's when it comes out. I could not find any like midnight showings for like a, you know, launch night, I guess you could say, thing. So we're just going the day of. Yup. I think there was another sock just hanging about here, but I might be mistaken. But we'll figure it out towards the end of the thing here. Just gonna collect our spatula for getting to the area here. Oh, I'm so sorry about your ears, folks.
What are you doing?
All right. Help swamp. Donkey. Oh no. All right. So I'm trying to think about. So first things first. I thought. Yes, over here. Go over here. It's not very obvious for you to do this, but this place is kind of a maze here, even more so than the last area. Yeah, that'd be important for later. God, I'm trying to think about what else I did. It's like, the main thing was, like, I got that all done within a 4-day period. Like, oh shit. I got, I moved, I moved into my thing. There's like 2 things I gotta do. I gotta move one shelf that's stuck behind the bed. And 2, I gotta move all my posters, but a lot of them have like that blue sticky stuff on there, and it's just on the paper part of the poster, so it's gonna be extremely difficult to remove it without tearing, so I'm gonna try my best to be as careful with that as possible. So I gotta do that another weekend. Shit. Ah, here we go, we can get a sock. There we go. Boing. But I was mostly procrastinating a lot during the moving process. So I kind of feel like I could have gotten a lot more done if I wasn't, but it's just hard to... It's just hard to do things, man. Even if it's stuff you want to do. I might just be going through a depression bout. I don't know. I don't really think, even though I don't think I have anything bad. It's just like, sometimes I just like get, like, I don't want to do anything. Or just a lot of things tire me out, I guess. Use those energy drinks I had too, probably. I thought I could get away with having maybe 1 or 2. Because I wasn't going to work for those 4 days, so I don't really need to. I mean, I've been having a hard time recently where, like, when I'm off of work and not, you know, don't have anything to do, that I'll like sleep in until like 10 or 11 and then not get up until 12. And then I'm like, well shit, half my day's gone. So it's like I'm trying to fix myself because like it's like I want to do more, but it's just like doing things in the morning for me is so hard unless I'm working, because I know I have to do things. If I know I don't have to do it, then I'm fine. But it's just like, you know. Oh, curveball. Oh my god. I am the best bowler alive. Not good at hand-to-hand combat, though. Fabulous. Alright. 5 out of 6. There's only one more, and it's not in this area. Let's do some free, like, main area mission setup here. Can I do this? Nice. Although I don't think I can get up there. Oh wait, no I can. No I can't. I have to turn down my light a little bit. Pop. Sponge bop. Oh hell no, SpongeBob took 40 Benadryls. I love that meme, I don't know why. Alright, here's the main area. Why is this so fucking loud?
Hi, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob, help me find Patrick. I have a
Help me
task
find
to
Patrick, I need him to give me my ketamine! Urk. Alright, so what we have to do here, even though I probably should have talked to Mr. Krabs first to get the whole dealio, is put these stone tiki statues on top of one another, but I think I have a way to kind of get around
Hi,
it.
Mr. Krabs. What are you doing here?
Ahoy, Patrick! I'm trying to return 3 stone tikis to this pedestal so I can get to the kelp cave across that bridge. There could be customers in there.
Wow, this is such a stretch for a mission.
Around this area, but my old brain couldn't figure out how to get them back up here.
Can I try?
Sure, why not? I need a good laugh. There's a golden spatula up there for you if you succeed.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Patrick is very eager. So what I want to do, pick him up, put him over here, because I think I can just skip most of this and do this. Let's just stack these guys. Get up here. Can I get up there? I know I can get up there. Hang on, I can... So hitting these buttons next to them resets the stone, or with the one next to it. So you can try again. Hang on, that might be better. No. I thought for sure you could do it that way. What the fuck? Guess that's one way to grind shiny objects. I've been playing a ROM hack of Pokemon Black 2 recently that's been pretty good. Looking forward to playing more of it soon. Also, I really want to play Radical Red, but I might play that on stream. That one seems pretty interesting. Come on, I know I can get up there. Maybe I can't. That's okay. We'll just go the long way. Double kill! I just really haven't had time to play much of anything lately, which is just kind of sad. Oh, that's gonna reset the stone tikis. Rip!
What are you doing?
He's just sending them off to his death, to their death. Oh. There's a sock over there. I think I'll come back here with SpongeBob to get the rest of the stuff. I just want to get over there to get the stone tiki with Patrick. Where are you aiming? Oh my god! Wait, wait, wait! Wait. Let's go. Oh my god. Super awesome flop. Like, how was I able to stand on him? Lots of loud noises. Shit. This corner is really hard to jump around. Oh wait. That's why. The music just gets stuck in my head, man. Yay.
Well done, son. Next time I need to round up customers for the Krusty Krab, I'll give you a call.
No!
Customers
There's-
want to be made round.
You're a strange one, you are.
You are a sad, strange little man. No! This is Patrick! I'm not a Krusty Krab. Actually, I want to get that before I forget about it. Sorry for your ears. I'm getting tartar sauce. Ow, that hurt my ear. I really wish the waterfalls weren't so loud. Here's the bungee. I was like looking for it. God, I can't even hear Sponge. Sound like Vinny when I say Sponge. You know, it's like when he talks about the character Sponge. I still do need Patrick though. Yeah, crap. I have to go get Pat. But first I gotta get over here.
I feel like a new start.
Oop. And we got the sock. Excellent. Alright, time to go get Patrick. The first shiny objects, because we need as much as we can get. Hat rock stir. Ah. Oh, of course I hit the tiki next to it. There we go. Oh, come on! Ugh. Nope. Ultra combo! It's not so loud now. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm ignoring the thing I was doing. That opens up this over here. We need to freeze the water so we can get over there. We have more than enough time for this. God, the water graphics are not like the ice graphics. Yay! That's 67. Where would this put me back if I die? That's better. Well, thank God that help thing stays up after you put the stone tikis on. God damn. I am so sorry for the sounds you're hearing right now. And then that clarity at the end when you don't hear the sound anymore, it's like,
hey kid, I could really use your help.
Hey kid.
Some time
Oh my god.
Sure, Barnacle Boy, what do you need?
I'm trying to recover my lost energy crystals that power my new
The energy
secret
crystals.
superhero power.
We're gonna cook.
It seems the robots have found my supply and have hidden them in this cave.
Sorry, I was looking at something. God, I can barely see you, Barnacle Boy. Jesus Christ.
Secret superhero power? Oh, what's it do? What's it do? What's it do?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? Just trust me. It's worth finding these crystals. I'd go searching myself, but my bunions are acting up today.
Well, then you rest those super bones of yours. I'll get searching for these crystals.
I don't have all my crystals yet. I hope you're still helping me find them.
Yes, I am, Barnacle Boy. I'm doing my best.
Okay, good to hear. Maybe you can get Patrick's help if you're having trouble.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's kind of a tag team action between SpongeBob and Patrick here, where you're switching constantly between them to use their abilities. It's probably like my least favorite part of the game right here. Because you have to keep going back and forth, because like, yeah, oh my god. I really hope you guys can like see it okay on the screen, because like my camera feed is, or my my Elgato feed is like, it might just be my monitor I'm using, but it's like, it's so hard to tell sometimes. I did get a new monitor though. I am done using this LG TV. It was a TV before, so now I'm using a thing with HDMI and DisplayPort. So So now we have to use SpongeBob there, so we have to go back and get him. Oh. I don't know, I just like his attack. There's a sock up there. I don't think we can get it right now. God, prove me wrong. Like proving myself wrong like that. I mean, I could go that way, but I don't have all the things unlocked, so it would be kind of pointless. I like how there's a light source there, but there's no actual like hole in the ceiling for it. Oh, I'm not on the button. Ah. Oh, okay, that counted, I guess. Okay. Thank God we can take care of these guys, no problem now. And that sound is like, they took that sound and put it directly in the SpongeBob movie game. What's he doing? Is he doing that thing where he was like shaking his butt during the Krusty Krab pizza song? Yeah, so I hope everyone's week has been going before. I can't believe we're almost done with March. Well, we're done with March after tomorrow, so it's crazy. Oh, time's going by too fast. Well, actually, today was actually going by pretty slow. For me, anyway. So, but like the days go by pretty fast. I'm gonna reset this guy here. Because we're gonna need him. I do like the puzzle solving element of this place. I think that's pretty cool. Because the game really hasn't had too much of that besides maybe like the ball puzzle from the Murmur Lair. And even then that one was like kind of, there's a lot. There's 3 crystals left. We will need these 2 stone gentlemen. Stone mental gin. Oh God. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. There's a thunder god in here that I cannot kill with Patrick. Oh, we do need a stone tiki up here though. Is there one nearby? No. Do I really have to throw one up here? There we go. Whoa! There's the crystal. Shh. Okay.
You gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Alright, and then we can switch back to Sponge. Spongebob. Spongebob. Actually, I need to use this. God, everything looks so washed out in terms of color here. At least on my monitor screen. Probably looks fine in the gameplay feed. So you can't. This all the whole thing with the energy crystals for Barnacle Boy is optional because I could technically go to the last area of the thing right there. So, you know, it's all up to your discretion if you want 100% or not. Where's this guy? I need to kick his ass. I see him. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Come on. Oh, okay. I have to go get Pat. Do I have to get Pat? I think so. Nope, stop. There's not a whole lot to talk about in the Kelp Forest right now. Does this remind me of when Squidward was trying to find his way out of the forest and then started running in fear, and then he ended up back at where they were in Club SpongeBob. Here we go. I think I need to... Yes. We do need to get one of the... Ah. Yes.
Up we go.
No. Shit. Do you like the anglerfish things here? It's kind of cool. The ancient people of Bikini Bottom. Okay, let's see what I need to do with Sponge. I need to hit that button. I can't make it. Oh, I think it's over here? Yeah. Oh, it's... We found all the campers at least. So we have to just make sure we return to Mrs. Puff. I have to go get Patrick. I didn't realize that the third one was over there. Ugh. Venturian Tail, hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I know it has been it's been a while since I has streamed. So, yeah, we're back to it. I was explaining earlier, I had moved rooms, so that took like a whole weekend and a half. So that's why I have not been streaming lately, plus my schedule, so. Yeah, so with my schedule, you just have to bear with me because there's gonna be long gaps between some stream. So, but I'm just glad you're here now, and we're just playing Spingebil, as I referenced with the title with the stuff. It's like I named it Spingebil because that's what all the YouTube poops are called. Also, it's just funny. We're in the kelp caves. About to solve the puzzle of the ruins here, sort of. Oops. My back feels better. There we go. And that should do it. And when Patrick tries to carry Patrick, he feels like a freaking dumbbell to him, but SpongeBob can't lift dumbbell. No, I'm just kidding. I need to get Sponge over here. Ah, damn it. When Sponge tries to carry Patrick, he feels like a freaking dumbbell to him, but Patrick's extra weight is 1 ounce. How heavy are starfishes? Starfishes. Probably not very heavy. But the one starfish I don't want to pick up is the crown of thorns, because that guy is a prickly motherfucker. How's my mic audio sound, by the way? I wasn't sure. I tested it out last night and it seemed good to me, but I just don't know how that's going to translate to the stream, so just let me know. I gotta hit this button here. Starfish weighed to 11 pounds, yeah. I think it's so hard to control sometimes. There we go, that's better. Ah, we do have to do that. We do have to solve all the puzzles though. Yeah. I was wrong about that. Let's go talk to the Barnacle Boy because we gotta get our spatula from him.
I think I found all your crystals. Now I can see your secret superpower.
All right, stand back. Oh boy. There.
What happened?
I gained the power to trim my nose hairs at super speed.
Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so. Well then, I need to return to the normal air and get back to work. But here, take this golden spatula and go away.
Of course, Barnacle Boy. I'm always happy to lend my services to my favorite superhero. If you ever run into trouble again, let me know.
Yeah, sure, kid. Thanks.
So we're gonna use your viewpoints to unlock a subscriber emoji. It says you can use cards, but you only get to use it once. That is weird. Yeah, I never knew how the channel points. I didn't know how like the emotes worked with the channel points. But so I didn't know if it was a one-time use or you just had them for as long as you were in the stream and didn't like click off of it or something. It doesn't make sense. But I have the follower emotes that you can use though, at least. Those I think are permanent as long as you're a follower, obviously. And that is number 69.
Hello, Mario.
Let's go! Funny number! Almost as funny as 25. Hey. I'm gonna... How can I need to get rid of that guy. And there we go. You have two versions. Unlock a random subscriber emoji, pick an emoji, and unlock it. Congratulations, you can use it. Yeah, that is very strange. I don't know. The kelp vines. Oh god. Oh, this slide. I remember this slide.
Hi, Mermaid Man. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Kyle. I was trying to
Kyle.
find some of our missing energy crystals when I came across this vine. In my younger days, I held the all-time speed record for vine sliding. You should try it. What a hoot! And if you can beat my best time, I'll give you another of these gold spatulas.
Well, I am a bit busy with all these robots, but sure, why not? It does look like fun.
Try not to fall off.
All right. Oh, we have a time challenge. Probably the hardest one in the game because it's very easy to fall off and you have to restart. There is an easier way to do it. I can show that later. Or not later, but actually I don't even know if I know how to do it. Alright, so I'm gonna take a big short cut here. Oh, that's close. And I'll read your message in the chat a bit because I want to focus so I can not fall off and have to redo this again. Because it's very easy to do so, as you can see. Hold on, I'll look at it here in a second. Ah. We get it first try? Not quite. Oh god, this turn. Hang on, I think we got a first try though. Hell yeah, let's go. When I was little, I never got this fun because I started with the stone tea type. You know what? I did too, actually. You kind of reminded me of that because I got to that point too, and I actually never saw the caves until I was older.
Sometime you've gotten.
I guess you could say I had that course flipped.
Ooh.
Yes, I owe you a reward. Take this golden spatula.
Thanks, Mermaid Man. Any luck beating my time yet, Mermaid Man?
What? What are you talking about? Yeah. Young people these days always talking rock and roll gibberish.
You know, SpongeBob looking very unknown vine. Oh, it could have been poisonous. It'd be fine. Life's as extreme as you want to make it. So we have pretty much all the golden spatulas, but there's one more sock I think I need to find here on this slide. And then we have to go back to Mrs. Puff and give her and get the spatula from her. You just saw 2 new recent episodes of SpongeBob? Really? I've never watched the recent, like I've never watched like, I've seen, you know, people maybe clip them on YouTube. Or well, maybe on YouTube or like Twitter, but I've never watched like the very recent seasons of SpongeBob. I don't care anymore. It's not the same. Oh, the salty sponge. Like the salty spittoon. That's all I can think about. That episode's called No Weenies Allowed though. I know there's a sock on the slide. Whoa, that was weird. I could have just skipped over there. Oh well. Hang on, I gotta read this. The episode where we go back to the salt. Oh, really? SpongeBob. Oh, they really go back to the salty sweet. I had noticed in recent years they've been bringing back a lot of old SpongeBob stuff, like old settings and characters that haven't been seen since like the original first 3 seasons. So I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously nostalgia pandering is one thing, but you know, it's kind of neat. I know they've been trying to get back the original crowd for the show. We tried going down here. It's gonna turn me around. Ah, shit. What's that to Lord Top? Oh, you mean Reg? I think his name is Reggie or something. Where Sandy took his tattoo and then ripped it off and then put it back upside down and said "wow" instead of "mom." And the giant fish. This one's probably saw him. Oh yeah, who threw that piece of paper at me? Or the guy where he's like, I bet you could take this guy behind me. You mean that guy right there? And he like looks at the fish. Yeah. I know there's a sock on this slide. There has to be. I don't know where they all are. I'll come back here. I know I'm missing 2 socks right now. I wonder why you're not appearing in the, oh, there you are. There you go, Venturian Tail. I was like wondering where your, Pokemon was in the chat there. Or Frank My Leg. Oh yeah, I know they made an episode of the My Leg guy.
SpongeBob, there you are. Thanks to you, all the campers have safely returned.
No problem, Mrs. Puff. Any self-respecting sponge would gladly help. And it was actually fun.
You're not
Oh,
so
I didn't. I thought there was
bad
supposed to
when you
be.
aren't behind a wheel.
Thought there was supposed to be more behind that sentence there.
Thanks again.
Always glad to lend a hand, Mrs. Puff.
I found this golden spatula the other day. Why don't you take it? You definitely earned it.
Yeah, when the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy voice actors passed away, they kind of retired the characters because obviously, I think they'd done all they could with them, and also those actors are kind of like, you know, they're guest voice actors for those roles, so I think they're, you know, it's still really cool though, but I do miss them. Alright, so we're missing 2 socks. That is never good because then we don't have a pair of socks to wear. We need a pair of socks to wear. I'm in cryo sleep. I need to find the sock. Frozen treats. What? Are you like? Is this an actual episode, or are you just making this stuff up? Because I can't tell. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. And if I nice. Like, are you? Can you confirm that this is real? Because I am like, I'm not. I don't want to doubt you. It's just like it just sounds really weird for them to do that. I made it. Okay, okay. Come on, gotta find this sock. How did I miss? There we go. Ooh. At least we're getting shiny objects while we're doing this. It was in the episode that I just can't find it. Didn't take one before. Okay. This seems pretty odd. Oh, no, I missed it. Okay, I need to die. I think I found where it is. I just noticed it. Need to go around this way. Jump up there if I can. They got the checkpoints right there so I can just retry it. There we go. No, is that not it? No, there it is! Okay. Awesome. We have found it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna... be as reckless as I possibly can. Oh, that's okay. Whose hand is Hans? The pirate at the beginning of the theme song. Maybe that's at least that's what I think it is, but who is Hans? Alright, I just want to make sure I'm not missing a sock in here because like I think I've gotten all of them in here. I'm not 100% certain. I feel like I've gotten them all in here. Where? Die. I am really excited to play Subspace again soon. That'll be what we play next. And then also we're going to be playing the Cosmic Shake after this too. Probably not tonight, but like I'll probably do Subspace maybe tomorrow night or Sunday night, or not Sunday night because I'm doing something shit. Monday, probably Monday, but we'll see. I heard Prawn was in a SpongeBob episode briefly. It was so weird that Prawn was like the only the only original character created for this game. I thought the sock would be around here, but I don't see it. I think they made Prawn up for this game. I don't think he existed in any. He is not in any, like, because this game came out during season 3 of SpongeBob, and he was not in any of those episodes. So for certain, I can say he is in the original character. God, Kelp Forest took a lot longer than I'm just thinking.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Might be out in the swamp. Yeah, let me get Patrick. Sorry, man, I just have more piece of Pizza Hut. Wow. Pizza the Hut. He ate himself to death. I'll name that movie. Hope you know me. It's probably a movie you can recognize. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Shit. I'm actually not a fan of pizza, as I've told some people, but I'm going to try some at some point. Are you interested in yeah, I did mention earlier that after I'd finished with this game, the next game we'll be doing is Cosmic Shake alongside alternating between Subspace. So look forward to that, and I'll be doing. Excuse me. I'll be doing that blind. Just to keep the entertainment value high, because well, I've not played it yet, and I'd like to experience it on stream, especially since I am a big SpongeBob fan and a big fan of this game, which the game is very much based on. Trying to find that sock. That'd be out somewhere in the water. Or is it in the vines here somewhere? I don't remember saying that. I can't remember where this last one is. I have to complete the line of shit keys? What are you talking about? I don't understand. The T keys. Ah, okay. I don't know what those are, but I will I'll do it, I guess. Alright, let me check the swamp. Oh, not the caves. Ah. Shit. Oh, the jeez. Okay. Oh no, I already did that one. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh, the streamer shift. Oh, you're talking about shift. Okay. I know the waterfall is so loud. I wonder if that's consistent for every version. God.
Up we go!
I see the sock is somewhere down the water. It sounds like rain, yeah. That took a while to use. Yeah, I noticed he did that. I saw that on like a replay. I literally have no idea what the sock is. Sorry, internet. Hang on. Internet, do your thing! Have you checked by the ARF robot? Where was that? Oh, okay. Hang on. Yeah, I know that it was there, but I don't think there was anything in that. Hang on. No, I got that one. The frick? Is it over here? No. Did I? I thought I got the one at the in the woods. Did I not get that one? Oh, you know what? No! Ah. I think I found it. Yeah, the snowman saga was difficult. I managed to do it without a guide this time, but it can be kind of annoying. It does take multiple trips. Like you get like unless there's a way I'm not thinking, you can't really do that in one trip. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We are complete. Yay! Alright, Magic Poncho. What do we do now? Oh, yeah, it's a hitting jump rope game. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit, I'm getting slapped up. Okay. Do I get anything for this? Is there a record? I don't even know what this is. Just I died. Oh. Let's just head back. Gonna turn in the socks to Patrick. Just to get our spatula.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Yeah, I know how to do the SpongeBob storage. Yeah. I know you can use it to do stuff. I don't really know how to use it properly, but you think I'll be able to try speedrun Battlefield Kingdom? No, not really. I mean, I can do cruise boost, but I can't really get that consistently down. And plus, I don't have the Xbox version. I know some people speedrun the GameCube version, but the Xbox version is just way better for speedrunning. Anyway, let's take a nap. Oh no, I did that. Welcome to the Matrix streams.
What mischief can be found in this subaquatic somnambulant realm?
Dream bubbles. I'm surrounded by.
This is like a
dream
sleepy.
bubbles.
The episode Sleepy
I
Time.
wonder what that means. Gary, what are you doing here?
This one type of operating systems PC don't use right. Please call it Orbis OS.
Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna
I don't know what that is.
bring myself up a mustache. Ow! Thanks, Gary.
Yeah!
Does make me look more rugged, doesn't it?
Preview of the SpongeBob movie.
More tasks? Well, I could use more.
Only on PlayStation 4. Why would I want to use the PlayStation 4's operating system?
You mean each dream golden spatula in it?
I didn't like the PS4 operating system at all.
Ready. Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Dang it, I wish we could keep the mustache. That's so lame. Can I get on top of the house? No, I can't. Alright, time for some platforming. Ow. We can do some damage boosting. Can you get rid of this asshole? Whose name is Slick. Whoa, he's like floating in midair. Ah! Gotcha now. Ah! There we go. Alright, let's see if I can do this. No. God, I hate this one. I just want to see what it looked like if you tried to run an operating system that's not compatible for PC. It'd probably be very strange and not at all good. I mean, I don't know if the point is looking for a good operating system, but I'm sure that one won't be good if you're looking for that. Got it! Well, PlayStation's using a laptop hard drive? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I had to replace my PS4 Pro hard drive. And, it was not worth it considering I got a PS5 like 6 months later. I'm glad I get to hear the full version of this theme because I think this theme is probably one of the best music pieces in the game. Alright, now we're gonna slide down the spatula slide. That was close. See ya. Oh no! Are you abusing Gary? I don't know. Gary! You are gonna finish your dessert! And you are gonna like it! Oops. Just seeing what's around here. Got voice crack. Yeah, I know he used to do that. I know he was on the a show with David Cross and Bob Odenkirk as well, which is pretty funny. My dad showed me it. Welcome to Texas. Ugh, I do not want to be in Texas. No offense to anybody.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
My dream, my rules.
That's weirdly credited with Pokemon.
There's only one way to...
Texas. Oh boy. The two states I would not want to live in are Texas and Florida. Definitely not places that I'm fond of. I've only been to Florida, never been to Texas. but I'm not really wanting to go. So there's, I think, 2 socks you can get on the slide here. How many socks we got? 5. Okay, so a good majority of the socks you can get here. Also, I can kind of... Also, manure! I hate manure! I've gotten a giant skull, bull skull before. Yeah, I have too, actually. Ow. Shit! Literally. But the fly sound effects are really loud too. Anyway, let's make a detour at the Alamo here.
Hello, Plankton.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone. Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels? We're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
That is a pretty tough series of swings, but I can do it.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
You're just proving a point.
Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Why can't I ever just dream normal dreams of world domination?
Yeah, like the giant plankton. I see you. Zap.
Come through. Take that.
Alright, let's get that swinging. Oh yeah, inside the skull's pretty loud too. The sound mixing in this game is not the best. Yeah, I'll talk to him once we get the spatula. Woo! I love going around. Round, round, get around. Alright. Gotta get to the, thing. Ah! Shit.
Busy just watching.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep my distance. Damn. Super mega combo! That's not what I wanted to do. No. Get away, get away! Okay. Give it away now. And I'm quoting Red Hot Chili Peppers. There we go. Bop, bop, bop. I think there's a, yeah, there's a sock around there. I can get around this way. Yeah, there we go. Behind the Alamo, there's a sock. So remember the Alamo and remember a sock. I was about to say, how do I get back? I was like, oh yeah. We even got our own, very own 10-gallon hats. That's what that hat reminds me of. I landed on the cactus.
Oh, this beautiful mayhem. Wasted on some brainless tin cans.
You made them, it's your fault, asshole. Alright, let's keep going. So this game is definitely made in America. I don't know if Heavy Iron Studios is based out of Texas. I know Retro Studios is. What are the Alamos? Like, do you not know? I've seen the before. Okay, so are you? I hope you don't mind me. Are you not? Are you not from the U.S.? Or I don't want to You mean and like think that you're not? Sorry if that's like a rude assumption. I don't want to like educate me. Okay. Also cow. We have freaking cow shit being flung at us. Almo is a place. Okay, freaking history lesson here. It was a place where the U.S. made their stand against Mexico to claim the territory of Texas. I think that's what it is. They fought the Spanish there. I haven't been in a history class in like a long time in SpongeBob because it's symbolic with Texas pretty much. Because when people think Texas, they think of the Alamo, so that's why it's here. Just like giant oil rigs and cows and sheriff badges. It's all Texas. Yeah, so one of the rocket ships is NASA because one of the big U.S. Space research places is Houston, Texas. So that's why. That's where they do a lot of the like NASA space operations is the Houston. Ah, loud noises. Watch out for cow shit. Cow pies, like literally cow pies. Like they use the class from Toy Story. Crap, I got hit by cow shit. Well, we made it, despite the directions. So that's Sandy's dream done. See all of Texas. I don't think it's any. I don't think it. I mean, it's probably some text, but I don't think it's representing anything in particular. Because I can't really make it out besides just general landscapes.
Wow, if anyone was going to make it down this sky slide, it was going to be you.
I'm gonna respawn something. He's a dream bubble, yeah. Good way to get some shiny objects. Texas Ranger. Oh, wait. Okay.
Hey, Larry.
What's up?
Wait, does it say dream bubble?
Hey, if you're not busy later, come work out at the gym in my dream bubble.
Oh my god. Oh god, okay. I didn't know he said that. Too bad we can't go to Larry's. Alright. Let's take a jump. I like this bouncing challenge. Oh wait, hang on. I don't know if there's something over here first. Oh. I thought there could be something on top of Sandy's tree dome. Oh yeah, definitely. That was the Scrapped Patrick dream level. They definitely did use that. Like all the multiplayer stuff was scrapped stuff from this game. That is absolutely true. Die, Squidward! Oh, I went through it. And Heather, maybe where you keep walking to the point where you just loop back. Yeah, I'll show that off when we get there. Alright, meanwhile, we go to a pretty hard platforming challenge.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Oh my god, there's a... Does this look unsure to you?
Mr. Krabs, what are you doing in Squidward's dreams?
Hard time, boy. Or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it
This is
across
punishment.
the sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Where's the song? I don't even know if it makes a song. I think it's just random notes.
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
I was making sure my thing was in sync. I just hope that, because last time I played this on stream, the audio got delayed. But I was just thinking maybe just had to reset my capture card stuff, so I'm hoping it works better today. Yeah, E minor, alright, yeah! Pretty sure that's a chord that you can make with that. I'm not a music major by any means. You hear his voice that he hated the pun, yeah. Yeah, especially with being annoyed by Squidward. Squidward music. I do like in the Rehydrated they put in Bold and Brash. The Squidward's art piece. Also I do love the shot of just Squidward from from Just One Bite. Where it's like, does this look unsure to you? That was like a meme image on early YouTube, like early YouTube. Fuck. Another model, SpongeBob's model looks weird. I'm sure I was paying attention at the demo at the starter section in the game, but yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one I fall off a lot. Oh, there's a sock I have to get over there too. Oh my gosh. Here we go. God, if I did the glitch to turn off Hans, I would have to restart from the beginning of this section all the time if I fell off. Because I'd fall into the endless void below. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see, I don't know how I did with some glitch to the floor in the Flying Dutchman level, and Hans wasn't even resetting me, I just kept falling. Oh. So I wonder if there's some places where he can't get you. That's scary. Alright, made it into another checkpoint, thankfully. Oh, I might have jumped on this guy too early! Oh, thank God for that spin. Oh no! Because I was going towards the first puzzle for the wall jump and it was midway up in the air, Chuck managed to hit me and caused me to go backwards, just went through the goo and kept falling under the map. Yeah, I guess that could happen. Maybe. Like, it feels like, it sounds like something that with this game's physics could happen. And I think we made it. Yes! Right on his big old nose. How old are you? Are you looking? Well, my birthday was just 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, so I'm 24 now. But yeah, a lot of people say I do look young for my age. I don't feel like it though, especially since I'm currently losing my hair. A slow rate, but still losing it. I'm gonna look like Squidward here when I'm 30.
Good job. Now let's hoist anchor and get out of here.
Okay. To the Krusty Krab! There's a sleepy time robot around here. Ah, I hate that angle. The Q and Squidward's middle name is Quincy. Yeah, I know that. Squidward Tortellini. Okay, let's do Mr. Crabstreet. Squidward tennis balls. That's tent poles. I don't know.
Squidward, this is amazing.
Amazingly awful, you mean?
Mr. Krabs is dreaming of the Krusty Krab.
What a surprise. I can't escape work anywhere.
Whoa! Lunch rush! I better grab my hat and...
Forget the hat. Get that spatula and get us out of here.
It's like a shiny golden toothpick that holds together the bun of...
Yeah, so you should be playing football.
We don't have time for this.
So in the rehydrated version, the duplicatortrons here get shields, so you can't just snipe them with so you can't just snipe them with homing missiles or the cruise bubble, which was smart of them to do because this did break the thing. I don't know if I can reach all the way over there. We'll see. No, I think it's gonna be too far. Yeah. YouTube's also watching streamer. Yeah, I know they did. Yeah. Come on. Oh, shit. Where are you aiming at, bro? Yeah, this did annoy me as a kid. There's just a lot of enemies. But I kind of like it now because it's really challenging. Please do not die. Oh, we did it. We did it.
And this nightmare for crying out loud.
Go! Well, it looks like you on the plane they made it fall because there's. Yeah, I know. It's like kind of scared me because I thought they were gonna fall.
Finally, now we can leave. But first, I need my paycheck. Miss Crab, excuse me, Miss Crab.
Money! Money! He tried shredding it, burning it, even burying it. Ah. The turning. Ah, it was right at his head. There we go. Alright. Ah! Good thing I health refilled on transition of level! Shit. Alright, gotta get the Patrick's. No! There we go. First, let me get this spatula over here. Die! Go through the burger! Die a burger death. Welcome to burger death. Whopper. Whopper. I hate that commercial. It'll be diabetes. That's true. I'm on that way myself. No, just kidding. I mean, I could be. I very easily could be. But I don't want to get into that right now. Ah.
Patrick,
Yes.
You have a golden spatula. Give it here.
Not so fast, SpongeBob. You'll have to pass my test before you get this golden spatula.
Yeah, I'll do the loop here in a minute.
Very well, sir. Challenge accepted.
Very well. Your challenge is to find the golden spatula.
You're holding it.
I'm not holding it.
Now here is your reward.
I'm gonna talk to him again because it's funny dialogue.
I challenge you to...
Patrick,
Yes,
I already solved the challenge.
you did. And here's your reward.
You already gave it to me.
I did? And I challenge you to...
Patrick, I've gotta go. Gary, needs another bath.
He's another bath. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. God, if I knew how to green screen on Twitch here, I would totally do it. I need to do that. There we go. God. That is kind of scary how that lights up like that. I kind of wish it was like Patrick riding that horse like in the Sleepy Time episode. It's like, shoot, that was my last quarter. Yeah, they did. You're missing a sock. I am, Is that Sandy's stream? Ah, thank you. What itches? Should be on one of the sides here. Yes. There it is. Thank you for pointing that out to me, Venturian Tail. You are appreciated. That only means there's 3 stocks left in the game. I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, I have all the socks in Bikini Bottom, so I did hit the water fountain. The last three stocks are in the Flying Dutchman's graveyard. But before, I'm gonna take a quick break to get a drink and use the bathroom. So I'm gonna be right back. I can move my mouse. All right, be right back. Okay, I am back. Ugh. So, I think it is time to do the final level of the game. And my personal favorite level. With my favorite music. Favorite everything. Building suspense. Okay! The secret formula is... She can have to say, oh no, I'm not grinding that much. All for concept art I can see online. No thanks. We're going to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard.
The graveyard of ships. Somewhere among this haunted mess, a fearsome specter waits.
I love this song so much. This song goes really hard. And we have the Flying Dutchman himself too.
Oh, yes. Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
It's me, SpongeBob, sir.
I don't need any cookies.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now. Come back later.
What's the matter?
It's these darn robots. They've thrown me off my own ship, they have.
Mutiny!
Being thrown off your own ship is like having your pants pulled down in front of casual acquaintances. It's a sad, sad thing.
Insulting a man's dinner would be worse than insulting this man's spaghetti.
Now those robots have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Well, now that you mention it, get up to my ship and use the cannons to single-handedly defeat the robot ship. Any question?
Is that adorable hat available in a size 3?
No, but if you do this, a golden spatula be your booty. Now get going.
I love the Flying Dutchman. I love his voice actor too. Who is, fun fact, the brother of Bill Murray.
Have you done everything I told you yet?
Not exactly.
Well, get aloft there and get those robots!
We have a cutscene here, the last robot of the game. Oh no, he did! Oh, that kid all got him. Did he show an episode what he looked like and he's alive? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Like a flashback. Uh-oh.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Now go in for the kill. Oh, kill. I just love the atmosphere of this place. It's so good. I love the lighting. I love the skybox too and the different lighting. It's so cool. Also liked it in the trench level in the movie game when we played it back in November. God, this feels like so long ago now. $2,700. Can't do anything about this yet, but I'm gonna open that up. I love doing that, getting stuck on the lip there. Alright, time for some wall jumps. I also mentioned that there's a cutscene of the last new robot, but we already saw that robot in SpongeBob's stream, so I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a sock over there we can't get yet. I think we need We need Sandy for that. There we go. Lever platforming. Oh, damn. He almost marked me. I think I also have to wait. Oh, shit. Or I can actually do this now. So this is something I never knew you could do. Is shut that lid by hitting it with the cruise bubble. I never knew that you could do that until like maybe 4 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, like I never knew that as a kid, and I was like, when I finally figured out how to do it, because I knew you had to like lower the water level or the goo level. When that happened, it blew my mind, because especially since it's like it's so obvious, but like I never figured it out, and I was like, holy shit, it blew my mind. It still blows my mind, honestly. I was that dumb. Alright, sponge ball time.
Up for a game of sponge ball?
Ah! Don't bump me. I could just walk to it now.
Just my size.
Yay! We're never trapped forever! 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 We need to fix everything. Try for a game of SpongeBob. Oh, is that when he from Walking Small, when Plankton when Plankton used him for land development at the Goo Lagoon? I see where that is, yeah. I don't know if that's the exact quote, but I think that's close. Oh. And I had that right. I had that right. Sometimes this guy's cousin. Oh my god. I love that. Here's another spatula. There's like 3 spatulas to get in this section. Oh hey Vanilla, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Hey, I'm sorry I haven't been to been around any streams lately. I have just been super busy with work, and also I moved into this new room here. It's kind of different from what it looks like, it looked like before. So that means I'm in a new room and I'm dead. But it's good to see you. Thank you for coming by today. Yes. Oh, you missed. Where are you aiming at? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I really wish I could be there more often. I'm going to try to now since I'm done being busy. I saw you started the Splatoon 3 story mode though, which is excellent because I played that a while ago and that was a great time. I still need to do the last level though, so I might get back to that at some point. Do you want to know what SpongeBob said to him in Patrick Talk? I think I remember what it was, but I can't remember it exactly. So go ahead and say it. Tell me. Tell me! Hope everyone's been having a fantastic day. My day was like really weird because like I felt like really tired and like. To get the outside, I get. What? You get the outside. Hey Patrick. Oh really? What time were you thinking about doing that? Because I get off work at 6:30, so I would probably be around 7 or so. Okay, that probably worked pretty good. Oh, hang on, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. We are just wrapping up Battle for Bikini Bottom here. Let's play figures out. Well, we got Mario Kart. That's one. Do you have any ideas? I don't know what else you got though, so I'm not sure what we could do there. Shit. Alright, slide down and get the spatula. We're almost done with this game. We'll be finishing this game tonight. And then we'll be playing the Cosmic Shake at some point. What email shot? You mean emote? I don't know, whichever one you like the best. Tell me which one your favorite is. Venturian Tale. Because I like to know what people's favorite emote is on this channel. There you go, that's a good one. That one has some history with me because it's in my friend group server, and then I asked if I could use that on Twitch, and I was like, yeah, sure. It's like, okay, good, because this is great.
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum wisp to get?
It even show the picture. It shows a picture up on my screen here. Did it not show it for you?
That's golden spatula.
Whatever. There's one up there.
Just as the name emoji. Maybe it's on your screen it does, but it shows up for me. Alright. This is my favorite level in the game, vanilla. This Flying Dutchman's great, but the music's awesome, the atmosphere is great. I just love the vibe it gives, and the Flying Dutchman's probably one of my favorite, like, you know, small reoccurring SpongeBob characters. I'm probably gonna die here. Whoa. Maybe. Alright, come on. Let's... Just let me die already, oh my god. There we go. I messed that up.
Whatever it is, the answer is no.
I like that answer. I do have that game, actually, funny enough. I can't remember the last time I played it, but I do have that game. I just didn't like how you had to like play it like 3 times, like through all the minigame sets. And we get some wall jumps. You try to play Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. From what I've seen of that game, I kind of didn't. I don't really like anything from that game. It's a very unfinished game for obvious reasons. Yeah, I just love the colors here and like the aesthetic of the place. It's awesome. Plus the music is just super good too. And now we can play as Sandy. But then we went to a Blockbuster years ago. Oh my God, there's still a Blockbuster. Well, there's not still a Blockbuster. I wish I could say that. basically it's what I like to call the ruins of Blockbuster and Hollywood Video, because there's two buildings on the street where I live, where there used to be a Blockbuster and a Hollywood Video right next to each other. Those buildings are still there. But the Blockbuster building has turned into a liquor store, and the Hollywood Video one is completely abandoned. And it's just sad. It's just like, that pretty much sums up the entire thing there. Also, we have the third to last sock. SpongeBob Target commercial. God, I might know what you're talking about, but I probably have to see it in order to remember it. I remember the SpongeBob, like Burger King commercials and stuff like that. God. I know it's like like I'm calling it the old person thing to say, but it's like, it feels like just things felt a lot better as a kid, but that's probably because, you know, you don't have to worry about as much when you're a kid compared to being an adult. It's just like I miss those commercials, and, you know, just watching TV like that. But I don't watch TV anymore much of, unless, like, you know, Sports Center is on and like my family are watching it and stuff. Yeah, I saw that's a classic Burger King commercial there. I forgot what that Blockbuster turned to. Hollywood turned into a mattress frame. Does it feel like, if you ever been inside the like stores that used to be different stores, doesn't it feel weird? You know, I've always gotten that feeling. I think most people do, but it's like, they really test your wall jumping here. This one coming up is particularly hard. Yeah, this one's really hard, but we're gonna make a detour real quick. Blockbuster 1-2 was the one here in my second town. Oh! Nice. Oh, it's the boy! Oh my god, is this the Fly of Despair? That's what I think this looks like. Would anyone else like to enter the Fly of Despair? Can't believe Squidward had to experience that. Is there a portal there? It's the portal to the afterlife. And also the Fly of Despair. Alright, this wall jump's kind of hard. I mean, they're just really hard right here. Alright, there we go. I used to think that was hard as a kid. I brought my mic. Shit. Okay. My mic sound good, by the way. I know it went off there for a second, so I hope it didn't, like, screw it up or anything. Alright. Here's some timing. Featuring my very poor timing. Yeah, sounds fine. Okay, great. Did you get the LEDs from my cover? They come installed with it. This is a HyperX Quadcast microphone, and it always has the red LED. You can get one with RGB LEDs, but it's way more expensive than just this plain one here. And I was like, I don't need lights. Oh, gotta search you back here. Seriously. Come on. Kind of like to have it get a little bit of a head start so I don't have to do as much wall jumping. It's like, I love you. Remember, Patrick, flatter the customer. Make him know he's special. Ow. Die! There we go. We made it! Huzzah! Oh, my Patrick, me. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's some sort of like hidden adult joke that people don't get, or at least this might be some kind of inside joke or something. I don't know. I never really got. I mean, I got that in the ways like Patrick uses them in a weird way, but I was like, I don't know if they're like referring to like a something in particular or not. All right, welcome to the Battle of the Ships, the battleship, you could say.
Swab the poop deck.
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes. Well, it's a good one though, eh?
But it's on Tuesday. I should. Oh my god, that's sad. Did you start your new job?
Oh, sure is.
But no, I feel I've had a couple shit days recently.
Here's what you need to do. Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship.
Did. So the second day wasn't good though. Oh, that's not good.
Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Cannon do, Mr.
Cannon do. That's canon. Shit. Alright. Tag teaming it with SpongeBob and Sandy here. Let's load the cannons. How's the new job been besides that? I could get up there. Let's just have a cross. Where are you aiming at? Oh god. That's one power generator. Pop. Pop. It's fine. Oh, that's good. Do you think you'll like it? Or I don't know if you can like, really tell at this point, but hope it's something good for you. SpongeBob doesn't have any hair, or does it? Yeah, that was another like a sort of subliminal adult joke there. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean either. Like that. All right. Oh yes. Oh. What the hell happened? I've never seen that happen. You think like it's hard work for them? They actually show me the road. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, like I don't even know what the fuck. Let me see if I can replicate it. Okay, that didn't happen that time. Okay, I've never done that before. There you go. Oh, I did again. That is funny. I don't know why I void out there. That's kind of funny. It's even funnier. It's even funnier with the hand when you void out, because like instead of like the game just like resetting you, the hand just comes in. It's like, oh, you did a thing that we don't like. Like you did a bad. Ah. There's a sock on that wire behind the bus stop. Okay, thank you. I will go back and get that. Aha! You are correct. Don't know if I can get it from here, though. We can try. I don't think getting up top of that would work. Or it does. Okay, never mind. All right. One more sock to get. I'm glad you're feeling confident about your new job, Vanilla. It's always, you know, scary going into a new job, but upload the first Portal game and I got a copyright claim your first one. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about copyright claims on your YouTube videos unless you're monetizing them, which I don't think you are, because I know I'm not with mine. So it's, I mean, it's a badge of honor for sure, but it's like, it's nothing though. I don't think it's anything like too big. It's not a big deal. They can take it. Oh, I did it again. Sandy, no. There we go. Pop. All robot cannons destroyed. I think there's one more sock on this, on these ships here. Yes, I know there's a spatula up there.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push.
There's supposed to be a spring there, but not yet, probably. You get over here, Sandy. Yeah, I spent all weekend, all last weekend moving my stuff in my room. So this desk is facing this corner of the wall. I actually have my light source from my ring light up there, where I'm pointing, and I gotta move my posters into this room. But once I do, it's like this room is much more spacious. And once I get, I think I posted a picture of it in the Discord if you want to take a look. But it's nothing too big. I think I did kind of do some cool stuff with it though. So I'm kind of proud of myself for that. Whoa. The place behind the umbrellas. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So where's the other sock? Did I miss it? Whee! Okay. I forget where the last sock is, but we'll find it eventually. I think it might have been back in one of the first areas. Well, let's just destroy the robot ship. Fire! Yeah, I don't understand why it takes so long to load there too. It's probably because saving or something.
We did it! We got your ship back and defeated the robots!
That you did! But now that I look at it, I think I'll keep this golden spatula. It's so nice and shiny. It reminds me of my first buried treasure.
But what about our deal?
God, the lighting on this one looks really bad there.
Deal with a ghost? Deals don't mean anything to me.
Looks like we've been Shanghaied.
Butter churn back in 1873. What a prize, I tell you. Nothing beats creamy hand-churned butter.
Wait just a cotton-picking minute, Butter Boy. We did all that stuff, and you're backing out like a sea weasel.
Sea weasel? Ah, them's fighting words. If you want this gold thingy so bad, come and get it.
You're on.
All right, time to kick some ghost ass. Yeah, there's just very poor lighting there. It's just all black SpongeBob. All right, boss fight, Flying Dutchman. I really like this boss fight. It does take forever though because of him teleporting in. But I like this attack. It's the eye lasers. Even if I guess he goes right through them. I just love the Flying Dutchman eye lasers. And he does that there. And I love this attack because that's in Shanghaied when Squidward was complaining about a bunch of stuff, and then the Flying Dutchman like it shoots fire out of his nostrils at Squidward and fries him, and then keeps doing it. I love that reference to that attack. And also, I'm reminded of the YouTube poop video. This guy had a Ouija. It's like one of the oldest YouTube poops out there. It reminds me of the quote Flying Dutchman said. It's like, insulting a man's dinner be worse than insulting his own spaghetti. I just love that line. This boss fight just takes forever with all the animation and stuff. The sky had a Pokemon. That's not a Pokemon, that's a gay Ouija. Now go away. God. I love old YouTubers. You will die. I am the flying Bowser. Shit.
Okay, that's better.
And we're done. Busted makes me feel good.
Had enough, you dirty ghost?
Dirty? I'll have you know this jacket has been cleaned twice.
Everyone stop fighting! I think I have an idea!
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
Oh, it looks like my ship. It's even got all the little mold that flies. Outdone.
I can't even see that detail.
All right, you little rapscallions. Here's the golden
Busted, busted. Yeah. $89. Busted, busted, busted. Let me tell you something. I don't know. Oh, I know where the last sock is. I just remembered. And we'll be going there with Sandy. I don't think I could get the spatula until after beating the Flying Dutchman, or this sock until beating the Flying Dutchman, because I need to get the Texas icon up there. There we go. We have found all of the socks in the game. I am afraid of no bed. We have all the socks in the game. Yay! So let's go turn him into Patrick.
Well, here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Wait, rehydrate, try to get 81 socks? Wait, you can get 81 socks?
Now if I could only find my other sock.
It's on your head, remember?
Well, of course. Now where did I put it?
It's like when SpongeBob and Patrick tried to rob the bank with socks on their head. Alright! Put it in the bag! Oh, they really? Oh, they did? So let's read the enemy bios too. I already read most of them the other time, but let's read them one. Yeah, I know the robot viewer. So we read... I don't think we read this guy. Tubulette. Comes in 3s or in 6-packs with coupon. Inexplicable jello attack. Stays crunchy even in milk. Lemon-scented gamma ray attack. Somewhat unpredictable. Borrows money without returning it. Blasts things at random. Pesky little critter. Bites the hand that feeds it. Impressive array of tricks. Fetches sponges, chases squirrels, and spontaneously combusts. Here's one mean varmint. Packs a 45 caliber cat crusher. Most powerful doghouse ever made. Mostly harmless, unless woken, somewhat moody, likes to express himself by blasting everything in sight or finger painting. Disgusting oil blob attack. Doesn't wear underwear or bathe. He's going commando. Just your kind of bot your mother warned you about, kids. Ooh. Especially since he doesn't wear underwear. There's one missing. Ah, well. Alright, let's see if I have enough for Mr. Krabs, which I don't think I do. Because those are the last 10 spatulas I'm missing.
So, that's one.
Yeah, I definitely do not. Good lord.
So that's...
Oh, that's... Yep, I know you can get the secret ending, but it's not really a secret.
So that's quality craftsmanship.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to grind. Are you serious? Ugh.
Your treasure chest.
$45. Yeah, this is stack of Tiki's and Sandy's dream. I guess we might as well start doing that. I'm trying to think if it would be best to do this off screen and then finish the game next time and then do Cosmic Shake right after, but I'm not 100% sure. I know how to do SVA, or no, I don't know how to do SVA, but I don't think I can really set it up. I think we can just grind this. I don't think it'd be too bad. I saw that oh, are we already at 4,000? I saw that Scott Pilgrim is getting an anime with all of the original cast from the movie, which I am very hyped about. Have you ever heard of someone called Jimmy Donaldson? Can't say I have. Wait, that's Mr. Beast's name. Then I know who Mr. Beast is. From Chris Tyson. I don't know who Chris Tyson is. Yeah, I didn't know that was his real name. I mean, obviously I know he had a name, but it's like... Mr. B. Are you talking about that guy who played him in that rap battle? Oh, he's Mr. It's his partner on YouTube video. Okay. I'm not sure if he's related to Mike Tyson. I wonder something. Oh, I really wish I didn't have to do this for 100%. I thought I'd have enough by the end of the game. Good lord. Sorry for this boring footage, but I want to try and finish the game tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Because I'll need at least maybe 3,000 shiny objects. Or not 3,000, but or 20,000. I don't even know. I can't numbers right now. Yeah, I saw Fortnite did that. Because they're the ones that come up. They're the ones who make Unreal Engine, so. I watched the final episode of the Pokemon anime, or with Ash at least, a couple of days, a week ago. Your company heard Tiny Build? Yes, I have heard of them. And what I thought about the final episode was like, I thought it was good, but I definitely see why they ended it that way. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, honestly, but I don't think it was supposed to be. Because I'm from the future, there's no time to explain. Okay. I'm gonna need like 20,000. I'm gonna need 20,000. Oh, yeah, I think I know what that game you're talking about is. I might just do that. It might be faster. I don't even know. I love the way Sandy's model goes. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, games coming up. I guess this is a good time to talk about games coming up within the next month, I guess. So we'll be finishing this game. We'll be starting Cosmic Shake. We'll be doing Subspace Emissary on Intense, what I promised for 150 followers. And then I'm going to do, after each one of those ends, I'm going to do Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And then probably Xenoblade 2 a little after those. So that's what's going on for the next maybe 2 months at the very least. Unless something comes out that I want to play. They're gonna go work tomorrow. Alright, well have a good night. Thank you for coming by. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go myself here soon, but I'm gonna try and keep going for a little bit longer. You don't have stickers for your sticker plugin? What do you mean? Alright, see you later. I'll try to come by tomorrow, by the way. I probably should be able to. Are you talking about the, Are you talking about the, avatars? Retractable teeth. Here, pops up on the screen. Oh, yeah, I probably just don't have that set up. How much the cup gets full? I don't know. And it just overflows. I'll have to empty it out soon. We are making quite a bit of progress getting shiny objects, but I mean, like, we're at 1,500,000. 1,500,000. That's not even a number. That's not a number. Yes, Sandy, that's my favorite Green Day song too. Oops. I like that. Thank God this game has no lives. Understanding all this, I don't know. That is something I've always wondered myself. It's like it completely like grays out. It's like it loses all of its texture. Like it's like Sandy's textures like slowly fade in. Almost at 20,000, so. You glitch on GameCube, responsibility turn. Yeah, I've seen that happen a couple times too. Looks kind of gross, honestly. And once I hit 20K, I will go see Mr. Krabs. Would you be able to use the bathrooms rock bottom? I don't know. I can't even tell the bathrooms apart. Alright, I'm gonna see if that's enough for Mr. Krabs. I don't think it is, but we will see. Oh no, it's definitely not gonna be enough. Yeah. Hey, Captain, there's a guy we can scare. And then he blows it. Krabs. Krabs. Crabs. Why are there people in here? Dude, her boobs jiggle. What the fuck? Mime. Scary clown. Yeah, I know. That's what I just saw.
So, that's quality craftsmanship, that is.
Oh no, I'm definitely not gonna have enough.
So, that's... So, that's...
You need Patrick has memory loss or something? Maybe. I need 2 more. $65 and then 7,000, so we need 13,000. I'm gonna do this, damn it. Alright, let's do it. That's another good one too, but I don't... Would that give me more? Would that give me more than this though? That's what I'm wondering. Because I... Did you health on one? Okay. Lasers are fun and good for you. I like the name of that mission. I can just do this now. Let me give you more. Or did I not get them all? I think this takes longer, honestly. I'm gonna go back. I think it's faster. Do I know the cheat? Ooh, that's a good. I don't know the cheat. I do know that I do know I can do it before, but I don't know what the input is for it. You brought up a good idea there. Probably could look it up. I'm playing on GameCube. GameCube buttons. Okay, let me look it up. Here. Oh my god, it's so hard to see there. Ah, no, I messed that up. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, I need GameCube. Man, you have to do it really fast. Yeah, I know I have to do this fast. Hang on. Ah! Oh my god! How fast do you have to fucking do this? Like, I don't think... Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry about your ads, man. Sucks. No. I typed that in. I know it's difficult to do on GameCube. Yeah, PlayStation did make it a lot simpler. Hey, I got it. I did something. Now Larry won't even look at me. Oh, I gave myself 100 golden? Oh shit. Oh well. It's doing something, but I don't know what it is. Try the opposite way? Hey! Hang on. Okay, I did it like those 2 times, but now it's not working anymore. That's okay. We're almost there. Yeah, I know. I guess that's to signify that you're a cheater and people don't want to talk to a cheater, I guess, but I don't know. I even know why they did, because Larry's already doing that. How's Mr. Craig? I don't know how he does that. Alright, let's head back. I think we have enough. Crabs.
So,
Okay.
that's quality craftsmanship.
Yes, we have enough. This game is over, but we're gonna be at like 2 over or 4 over. Because I accidentally did a cheat. Oh well. We're overachievers.
Your treasure chests.
I need some. Fuck you, crabs. Crabs is I can't do dolphin noise. Now we've got it. Now this is art. They're in development. Yeah, I can imagine they swear. I think that's kind of funny. I don't know if there's an uncensored version out there. I doubt it.
So, that's quality craftsmanship.
All right. We have everything that we can get. Besides the chum bucket. Amazing. Let's do the final boss. I've already seen this.
They serve food, yes, but they don't serve love.
Look at that guy. With that big square head and those short shorts. That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen.
Wait, that hideous thing looks like me.
I always knew SpongeBob would be the death of me.
Jumpin' jelly beans? A robot SpongeBob.
There's definitely something
Oh, hi, Karen.
on here. And I don't mean you.
Hey, Blue Hunter. Welcome. Oh, 4 people. Wow. Wow, look at those bombs.
Yes, it was me all the time. Behold, the Duplicatotron. I registered the name, so don't even think of ripping me off. With this,
We're about to do the final boss. After grinding.
going to make an army of loyal robots that would obey my every command.
But they're running amok.
I forgot to set the switch to obey Plankton. Ugh. But now that Daddy's home, I can fix that. What's wrong now? It should be working. It is working. They're obeying me.
How we doing, Raiders?
I knew I shouldn't have made a copy of myself.
Good to see you, Blue Hunter.
Just so cute. You've interfered with my
Sorry, we're
plans
just...
for the last time.
Oh my god, I need to finish this and then go to bed.
Hi, how do you do? Allow me to introduce Introduce my friends, Patrick, Sandy.
Enough! Prepare to meet your doom!
Alright, time for SpongeBob's Steel Pants.
Here we are, folks, the main event! A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity! That does it! SpongeBob is back in the fight! SpongeBob has
Oh, come on.
opening, but will he get the drop on the robot?
Let's fix it extra road with a lot of button cursing. It's not that bad.
SpongeBob may have a
It's
moment
not
of
that bad. There we go.
ticket. Whoa!
Boom.
What an opening for a guy literally filled
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
If I missed out on the ending.
Well, we're just about to finish.
Hey, Blue Hunter Zero, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Not much, man. Just got done with my own stream.
Nice.
Finished up Extra Mode, which had a lot of deaths.
I would have tuned in, but I was a little busy dealing with some IRL junk.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it right now. That fucking Metal General fight took me by surprise because I completely forgot.
It's probably the hardest fight in the game, honestly. Like the regular extra mode.
Like,
Yeah, I quite like it.
I forgot that there was like 3 phases to that fight.
Yeah, I figured we would tune in. I figured I would tune in at least for the finale here.
Yes.
Yeah, I started Magalore mode. I finished up the first world only, so you know.
Man, I should have let the nose for last. There's something thematic about that.
You'll probably finish it next stream. It's pretty short.
Yeah, it is
Unless you're
short.
going for like, if you're going for like 100% in it, maybe not. But
Oh, I like
if
this
you're going
attack.
if you're just going to like finish it, you know.
Karate.
Yeah, karate. I love this attack. It's so cool.
You know, I've never seen anybody hit Plankton like that before.
I do it because I'm impatient right now.
Do you know about the boss skip where you?
I do.
Where you can,
I've tried.
there's like a spot.
I've tried to do it before.
Wait, there's a skip for this one?
Yeah, there's
you can fling yourself up in the air into a debug hitbox.
that ends the fight immediately and proceeds to the next part.
Yeah, there's a couple of fights that have those.
Yeah.
I think there's one for Prawn.
Yes, there is one for Prawn.
Do some crazy stuff to hit it though.
Yeah, you have to clip out of bounds.
So is the
like climb the edge of the level.
So is the middle word or syllable always going to be the first one?
Yes. Go.
That
I love this
fire
final
effect
boss
on
theme
his
too.
feet still looks so good.
I know, but it's
I think
kinda,
it actually looks better in this than in the remake. Honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of weirds me out though. He doesn't have feet though.
I mean, it's a robot. You don't need feet on a robot.
I guess not, but it's like, I mean, SpongeBob. One of SpongeBob's iconic parts of the designs is the shoes.
Not the pants.
Well, I mean the pants too, but like, you know, he's got those shoes that make that sound when he walks. You know.
Well, all the more reason to get rid of it on the robot. It's a faker. It's a faker.
Sure.
So does whacking Plankton actually do anything?
He won't need to tie his shoes. That's right.
It just gets him. It just gets him to stop.
Yeah.
You know, that episode made me feel bad. That made me feel, you know, a little better that I didn't know how to tie my shoes yet. You know, because it took me a long time to learn how to tie my shoes.
I hate tying my shoes, bro. All my homies
Dude,
hate tying shoes.
I know how to tie shoes, but I don't want to tie shoes.
Right,
I
that's
wear
pretty
my
much me.
slip-ons all the time.
That's why I like Velcros.
Velcros, bro.
I don't know about Velcros. I'll stick with the slip-ons.
Yeah, I'm with Cheap Freak.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't even have to like touch the shoe. You could just like slip your foot right in the shoe, and it's like, boom. There you go.
Wait. Robo SpongeBob's down already?
Wait. Robot Plankton was about to get married to Robot SpongeBob.
That's a little oh.
Is this game ahead of its time?
Oh wait, no. I thought you were talking about the other. Wait a second. SpongeBob's an adult, right?
He has a job. I don't know. Yeah, he owns a house. He's an adult.
Okay, yeah, okay, never mind.
pretty cool final boss fight. Although I have to say, like something about the lighting in this area has always been kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
The insides of.
As far as I understand it, though, this was like really
Also-
late development, all of this, which is
Yeah.
why there was a whole cut phase and everything.
Yeah, because I forgot to mention there, he grew anchor arms, which is hilarious.
Yeah, and there was supposed to be
he never uses
whole,
them.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
whole cut boss fight.
Yeah, there's a
segment
cut-
with Patrick involving those.
And you can see it in the demo footage, and you can also see it. There's stuff left in the code for it too, but it's not fully finished.
I feel like they
Yeah.
should have implemented that into the remake.
Also, there is no extra pairs of underwear in this level, so you have to do this all without healing.
Which sounds harder than it really is. It's really
Yeah.
just like once you have to like learn how to dodge Plankton's lasers, and that's basically it.
Yeah, this does test you pretty good though.
I find it to be a bit more annoying than anything.
It's annoying, yeah.
I wouldn't say this is like. I would say that this is nowhere near the finale that the SpongeBob movie game has. Like,
Yeah.
not even close.
Wait,
As
wait,
the
Okay,
end,
King
you have,
Neptune's pretty hard.
Yeah, King Neptune is just a kick-ass boss fight. It's just like, actually just really
Also,
good.
if you look at my totals, you can see I have 103. I accidentally did the cheat code to do 100 golden spatulas when I was trying to do the cheat code to get more shiny objects because I was just done grinding.
Ah, I feel you.
Wait, I
So-
just realized this is the original game. Darn it.
Yes.
You didn't catch on.
I didn't catch on, unfortunately.
Did you not catch from its like 480 penis? 480 penis.
This is the GameCube version, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's probably the easiest place to hit Robot Plankton because you have this thing. Oh shit!
The best version. The best version of.
Guess what? We have to restart.
Oh.
Yeah,
No
if you
Hans
die, there's no
disabled.
checkpoints.
No Hans disabled this session, hey?
Well, I mean, I would have to restart anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but at least it would have been funnier.
I guess it
Way
would have been
before.
Yeah. Yeah, the pattern to avoid his lasers just kind of move around the lasers.
You can also just kind of walk left and right. I found,
Yeah.
But he's pretty good at dodging the stupid.
I know his movement is just so erratic.
It's not very.
It has been a while since I last played this game, so I don't.
I love the detail with like his eyes and stuff like that, and you can see like down there, you can see like some like
the outside.
yeah.
It's such It's such a good detail for like.
It would have been cooler. It would have been cooler if, like, outside of this robot SpongeBob, as you progressed or something, you could
Yeah.
see him like leaving the chum bucket and like going
Trying
on a
to-
rampage
trying to
out
ascend.
to the bottom or something.
Yeah.
Trying to
That would have been
ascend.
cool. I feel like that would have been pretty
Wait.
neat. But
There's a fire truck outside.
Wait a minute. Where are the cops outside? Oh no, they found me out.
no, dude. Like, okay, this is like January of 2020. Like, my dad and I just saw a bunch of fucking cop cars outside the house, and
Okay.
like, we went outside and it was like, the cops on their megaphones were like, "Citizens, do not come out." And then we looked.
Do not be
across the
afraid.
Then we looked across the street and there was a fucking like cocaine bust going on.
Oh god, this reminds me of this one thing. I might have to tell you guys like later because it's like what's that personal? It's just like it's kind of like a touchy subject for like I guess well, I mean maybe probably not for a stream, but it's just like
is it a twitchy subject?
no. TLDR, somebody was murdered in a house across the street from me.
Oh jeez, that's rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like the first thing that happened to me in 2020, so that should have been a
Dude.
sign of things to come.
I have a story that I can relay from somebody I knew. I had a health teacher in middle school who told us a story about how she, this is like end of the year stuff, so like we were like all about to like, you know, go on summer vacation or whatever.
Yeah.
And she told us this story about how when she was a young kid, she watched some dude get run over by a fucking garbage truck.
Oh,
and his
Jesus.
head just exploded. Like,
Oh, God.
She saw that in person, and she was like, she said,
Yeah,
that
you don't
messed me
forget
up for
something
life."
like that.
She said that one messed her up for life. And
Yeah.
She was in therapy for a while after that.
Yeah,
So that was like that was her way of like saying, hey, if you ever feel like you need mental help, like don't be ashamed of that.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
That is, oh my god.
I thought that was pretty. I thought that was a pretty.
That is a
interesting
very
story.
mortifying moment.
That is.
I thought it was interesting to tell that to middle schoolers, but also like actually really smart. That's a really smart way of like conveying, hey, like look,
Bad
if you
shit
need help,
happens.
get help, okay?
Yeah, stop it.
Like-
Get some help.
Yeah, but like, dude, fucking like across the street from me, there was a goddamn meth house going on, and I was just like. So my dad and I just cracked open a window and we just watched that shit happen.
Yeah, man, Miss Anderson was a cool health teacher.
All right, here we go. Last part of the.
She was cool.
All right.
Shout outs to Miss Anderson. I don't even
Shout
know
outs to her.
Shout outs to her. But anyways, it's time for the final phase of this fight.
Oh. Okay.
Or went out for that guy who got run over by the garbage truck.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is.
Oh my god. What a way to go.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man. But anyways, moving on from that mortifying story.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, I figured it's the most fitting story I could tell while we're inside the brain of the
did I
giant
never-
SpongeBob robot.
Hang on, I'll be right.
Did I
gotta.
never?
Oh.
Huh.
There we go.
Boy, am I glad I modded my 3DS Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, am I glad he's in there and we're out here and he's the sheriff and I just remembered. We're out here.
What I want to know is, where's the caveman? Watch me swoosh right in.
Swoosh.
When did you guys get 3DSs? Like when? Like what was your?
Probably
what was your-
2011, 2012. Probably 2012, actually.
Oh, okay. You guys
I
got
got
one a little
mine-
bit earlier. I got mine right around the time Cave Story 3D came out.
Was that like 2013?
I think it was. I think it was just like 20.
No, I remember Cave Story 3D being advertised on Nintendo Power, and that was out after 2012.
Let me check.
I got mine the year, like a month after it released. Like a month after it released.
Cave Story 3D came out November 2011.
Ah, that was really early. That was launch.
So I am like one of the few people, one of many people who has the 3DS Ambassador program, baby.
Well, it used to be few people, but now it's many people because.
Now it's many.
Yeah, because
The few and the proud.
Anybody
the
could
3DS.
just. Yeah,
because
you could just
modding in
slap the
Minecraft.
CIA. Well, yeah, we have to go with in Roblox now because some bad people said some bad stuff with the in Minecraft thing.
Yeah, so we have to
Ruined
do
it for everyone.
Yeah, ruined forever.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, we gotta do in Roblox now. But
Well,
that's
what's
okay
next? What's next? In Toontown?
though. Ooh, that's
Oh,
even
come
better,
on.
dude.
Come on.
Let's coin it. All right.
There we
In
go.
Toontown. That's what's next. All right?
Finish him.
I'm gonna pie you in Toontown. All right.
Damn, that sounds really bad. All right, that's the game.
Oh my god!
Do you remember? Do you remember Toontown though?
I wanted to play that so bad, but I
wanted
didn't
to
have a
play it
computer
so
that could run
bad,
it.
too.
I never actually played it either, but I remember seeing the commercials on TV.
Me too. That's what made me
It
want to
was
play it, and people
everywhere.
talking about it at a school and stuff.
Apparently, it kind of sucks. People are nostalgic for it, but it kind of sucks.
It didn't look very impressive graphically.
Yeah.
I mean, what other? See me in Pop Tropica.
He's dabbing. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Shut up!
What'd he do?
I will personally bonk you on the head in Pop Tropica. That doesn't roll off the tongue.
That does
No, not quite.
Yeah, go back to in Roblox.
Yeah. I've been watching anime today. Basically, this is like a longer story, but basically, our furnace died this morning, and
Oh,
I've been
shit.
waiting. So it's been cold in here. So right now it's actually like okay, but
Oh, at least it didn't go out there in the winter.
yeah. Well, I mean, despite that, it's like 30 degrees outside, so it's still freezing.
Oh no.
Good old Michigan, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically, I've just been dealing with that, and then also, so I've been watching anime. I'm watching Banished from the Heroes Party, which is about this, the full name is Banished from the Heroes Party. I decided to live a quiet life on the countryside. Basically, this hero, has a brother, and the brother is like, he has like everybody in this world has like a skill. and this guy's skill is to guide the hero. But the problem is that that only allows him to master common skills. It doesn't allow him to do anything special. So like after his sister becomes like super strong, he doesn't really do anything. And so like somebody in the party that's not his sister is like, you're useless. You should leave, basically. So he's like, oh, I'm sad now. I wanna go somewhere else. And then he just like goes to like the boonies. It's pretty good. It's like a super cute anime. Really good.
Oh no, he's looking at me.
It's really creepy ending.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's still a great game.
Yeah, that
I love
ending,
this game.
I'll be honest, that ending's just kind of sudden.
Also, will I get copyright for this?
Best not to risk it.
Yeah, best not to risk it.
Okay.
Probably just
It's just a SpongeBob theme song, but in Gmod.
You know how Viacom.
Yeah.
I like how they use these models from the game in like this MTV thing where they had the Blink 182 song playing, you know?
Oh my god!
SpongeBob, Patrick.
Yeah, Histy. Basically, the story after that is that he goes to the boonies. He hangs out and he just like tries to become like a potion seller, basically. And then eventually, a cute girl that he knew from his past comes there, and like she just like straight up is like, I'm going to be your wife now.
Damn. Okay.
So it's like super cute. Like the whole thing is like a really cute romantic anime in general. I love that shit. So.
Well, that's
yes, this area, the area that you can revisit as many times as you want in the original, but for some reason they forgot to put it in the remake.
Did they mod it in the PC version? I'm sure.
I actually have no idea. I honestly haven't played the remake much since it came out, so there might be a mod that fixes that finally. But
I would assume there is.
I would hope so. The whole model was redone and everything. They just never bothered to implement it for some reason.
You know what? You know what was funny recently, because I was seeing all these voice actors for the characters that even though it's not in the, because the Resident Evil 4 remake just came out like a week ago. But they replaced all the voice actors from the original, unfortunately. But Ashley in Resident Evil 4 is actually voiced by Carolyn Lawrence, who was Sandy in SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to think about.
It is funny. You can kind of hear it a little bit too in the original.
I have heard that remake is like 10 out of 10 material.
Well, I mean, the original game was 10 out of 10 too, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I've heard the remake is somehow even better, which is like a pretty rare thing with remakes. So I'm.
Well, the Resident Evil remakes I've heard have been really good since 2. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think Resident Evil has been on like an uptick in general quality.
Oh, they have, and Capcom is loving every second of it.
Yeah, Village was like a huge deal.
And so was 7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, after the Beluga disaster that was Resident Evil 6, I think they're taking all that they can.
Well, I think they've started to figure it out. They're like, I see what people want, right?
So are they gonna remake 5 and 6 now?
Probably. I don't see why not.
Who knows?
I mean, 4 really didn't need a remake.
Looks like you hit the credit loop point.
Yes. 4 didn't really need a remake because a lot of people said it still plays perfectly fine and it looks good even this day, but it's like...
For the record, the only Resident Evil I've actually sat down and played is... Let's see. Well, I've played 2, actually. I played a whole bunch of Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, like the Wii edition.
Yeah.
And I played a little bit of Revelations on the 3DS because I was like, what is this game? Everybody talks about it. I'm like, wow, this is a really pretty game on the 3DS, but like, gosh, does the frame rate make me want to hurl?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I could deal with bad frame rates. I played through Metal Gear Solid 3 3D.
Hey, I played through Age of Calamity on Switch. That game has no frame rate.
Oof. Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually, someday, hopefully, we'll get better versions of that.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you guys for coming in at the, even though it was towards the end there.
Yeah, well, I figured I'd hop in. I
same.
thought that you were streaming, and I was like, I'm at the end of this episode. I'll stop and see how it's going. And I was like, oh wow, I made in time for the SpongeBob fight.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't come in because I was like grinding shiny objects for a bit because Mr. Krabs' amounts are ridiculous.
He's
yeah,
obnoxious.
I'm gonna
yeah.
take off right now. I'm getting fucking tired.
Yeah.
So, see y'all later. It's fun hanging out.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, next time, I think the next stream, I think I'm gonna do Subspace Intense, and I don't know when that stream will be. I think it might be either I think it'll probably be Monday, unfortunately.
How did the room move go?
Oh, it's good. I mean, like, if you look here, my background's different and stuff like that. Can't really, I guess I can kind of show. Yeah, we're in a different room now. We just need to move my posters over and stuff, and that's gonna take a bit.
Couple of minutes, yeah.
Not more than that.
Well, a couple of long minutes. We'll say.
Yeah. But yeah, so the next two games we'll be doing simultaneously with each other is SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake, which I just got a new processor for, so it should run pretty good while I stream it.
Nice. I mean, that PC of yours now should be equipped to handle emulating Switch games in Roblox.
Right, actually, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna do stuff like that and run Xenoblade X at 1080p 60 FPS.
That is a great way to play the game, from what I've heard.
I've seen footage of it, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's very, very nice. I would probably like to do the same thing someday, but currently not have good PC. So
yeah,
I'll worry about that when I can.
All right, well, yeah, we'll be doing SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, and then we'll also be doing Subspace Emissary on Intense, so look forward to that. Next time, I think next time we'll be doing Subspace, though, like next stream.
Hey, people watching should go follow Blue Hunter Zero so we can force him to play Shadow the Hedgehog soon.
Yeah, I thought he already played that.
Apparently not. It's his follower goal. So
I thought he already played that fucking game.
he set it as his follower goal, so that's what he's got. So if we could get him like 5 more followers or something.
Yeah, please go follow him if you're not already.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm just gonna end the stream there, and we'll do all the other crap next time. Well, actually, I might as well give credits to the people who deserve it. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh! Yes, thank you to Mystic Arts, Fruity Maid, Sakura Art, Mom Mithra, and Taiyaki Chow for their art and background layout contribution and stuff. I don't know if there's anybody we can raid. I don't really feel like I'm tired, man. I'm just like.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. I'm tired too. I woke up way too early. I was well. That's not even what I was woken up because my mom was like, "Oh, the heat's out. What do we do?" I'm like, "Talk to the landlord." You know, it's like okay.
No, so, I'm tired from work, and I gotta work again tomorrow too. So
yeah. All right. Well, I'll definitely try to be here for the next stream. Hopefully, this heat situation gets sorted soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'll see everybody later. Have a good night.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.